Stronger teams, smarter plays. This is Hustle and Heart. Let's get to work.
This is the first entry in what we started calling the season journal. Not a policy memo, not a training guide, just a raw record of what it feels like when a company decides to run like a sports team. We write it so we don't forget how this began, and to remind ourselves that nothing is guaranteed. IronClad was built the hard way, out of busted knuckles, cold mornings, and the grit of our founder, Mike Rinaldi. To us, he's coach. He played linebacker in college, and he built this place the same way he played. Toughness, hustle, no excuses. That worked for a long time, until it didn't. We started dropping the ball on the simple plays. Burnout, sloppy handoffs, one mistake big enough to cost us a client. That's when Coach called the whole crew together, slammed his fist on the bench, and told us flat, "From now on, we run IronClad like a sports team. Starters earn their spot, backups stay ready, and nobody coasts." So this journal is our season log, not about draft day once a year, but the daily competition for the starting spot. Every shift, every meeting, every job site is another rep to prove you belong in the lineup. And maybe, if we keep these entries honest, we'll build more than a company record. We'll build a playbook worth passing on. So, do you just survive, or do you show them in the smallest moments this jersey won't slip off easy?
Yeah, Amani, that hits. Let's be real. Nobody prints a jersey just for you. You gotta earn it, keep it, and defend it. You show up to every rep. I'm talking drills, behind the scenes, clocking in, all of it. It's not about talent. It's about keeping the hustle hotter than the draft picks hype. I remember out-hustling guys who, on paper, should have smoked me. But being the most dependable, paying attention, showing the crew I'd fix the stuff no one else even spotted, they noticed. Support you, team. Leave nothing for granted.
That's basically what research calls learning agility, being coachable, jumping into new plays, and making quick adjustments, right? I read a few studies. One said visible coachability and adaptability predict promotion way more than just resume shine. Actually, Jake, you told me once about your graveyard shift days, grinding through 12-hour nights, learning each crew's quirks, till the manager finally trusted you with the keys. There's a reason teams, basketball, business, whatever, hold on to players who learn fast and clean up their own plays. The walk-on who brings that "I'll handle the ugly stuff" vibe usually ends up outlasting the blue-chip recruits who just show up for game day.
Exactly. Starter isn't just a role, it's a practice, the ritual. That first morning, I'm here to start and win, that's a frame you can step into every day in any job. Every day is the fight for the starting spot.
You know what cracks me up? The fake it till you make it mantra. Most people don't realize even the starters are fighting for the same spot again tomorrow. Miles, walk me through some examples. Starter style.
All right, let me give you 3 dead simple starter moves. First one, restaurant shift. Tickets are piling up, servers drowning. I grab a tray, run waters to every table, and suddenly the whole rush loosens up. Second one, office. End of a meeting, instead of ghosting out, I drop one clear line in chat. Here are the items we agreed to accomplish by next week's meeting and who owns each. 30 seconds and nobody's left guessing. Third one, warehouse floor. Pallets dumped in the aisle, everybody keeps stepping around it. I move it, mark the spot so it doesn't jam us up again. That's starter energy. Fix it fast, keep it clean, and tee up the next play.
All right, picture this. Thursday closeout, things are piling up. First thing I do, scan the team. Who's buried, who's clear, where's the snag? I run a quick checklist in my head, spot the weak point, and jump in before it turns into a mess. If something's slipping, I shoot a quick update so nobody's blindsided. It's not about looking good. It's about keeping the whole crew moving. That's a starter move.
You know what being a starter really looks like? It's not just about your own checklist. It's about scanning the team. Thursday in the office, closeout's heavy. I see a coworker buried in emails, so I take the variance log off their plate before it clogs us all up. Same thing in a restaurant. I've been there when the servers are drowning, tables stacking up. Instead of watching, I jump in, refill waters, clear plates, and suddenly the rush breathes again. You're not waiting for applause, you're just making sure the team wins the next play.
Focus keeps you sharp, but it's the support you give your team that makes the real difference. When crews back each other up, the work feels lighter, the stress drops, and the wins come faster. A quick "you good" before the shift, or calling out a small fix so nobody repeats it, those are the habits that turn a group of individuals into a team. And the truth is, helping others almost always circles back to you. Smoother days, fewer headaches, and a crew that's got your back when it's your turn to need help.
Makes me think of the All Blacks sweep the sheds ritual. Rookie or captain, everyone cleans up the locker room. It's not about chores, it's about respect for the team. Same at work. Tidy a workflow, back up a coworker, smooth the handoff for the next shift. Small moves, high standards, that's what real starters do.
Yeah, and being a real starter isn't about putting points on the board every time. It's about making those tiny things automatic. Mental walkthroughs, no-fail checklists, helping the next shift. Like, ask yourself, if somebody else clocks in after you, did you tee them up, or did you dump them in a mess?
Plus, don't forget, what coaches and managers want isn't just high energy. It's that you listen, apply feedback, and keep mistakes from boomeranging back. Quick fix, note it so it doesn't happen again and the team learns from it. That's what earns the trust to start.
We're building more than our own stat lines here. We're passing the ball, raising the whole crew up. It's almost poetic. Win your morning, keep your jersey. There's a rhythm to it. That's the heart of the playbook, right?
All right, let's make this stick tomorrow. Not next week, but tomorrow. 3 action plays. First, write your top 3 priorities for the shift, plus a pre-mortem risk, what's most likely to trip you up, and set an if-then trigger, like, if my system crashes at 10 o'clock, then I immediately switch to the backup process so the client doesn't feel it. Second, log 1 no-blame fix today, something you patched or caught, no finger pointing, and add the new step so the team won't miss it again. Third, before noon, offer a 60-second assist call. Ask a coworker where you can back them up before the rush hits. These work for anyone, field tech, desk staff, carrier, you name it. No boss's permission needed.
Let's throw down a simple challenge for tomorrow. Post your morning prep in the community. Maybe it's the checklist you run, a trick you use, or how you set up the next shift. Share one move that makes your day smoother. That's how these sports rituals jump the fence and show up in offices, kitchens, warehouses, anywhere people work. And don't sit back thinking, I'll wait my turn. The starter spot goes to the ones who act, not the ones who wait.
Seriously, don't leave today empty-handed. Knock out those action items in this chapter. That's what makes this stuff real, not just noise. And there are 2 great quick-read blog posts in the additional resources section of this chapter that you can use to improve your game right away. One is on creating if-then triggers, the other on using pre-mortems to reduce risk. Read them.
Yeah, those are 2 must-reads. And remember, it's not about waiting for the big shot. It's the daily drills that set you apart. Do your reps and learn from the mess-ups. That's how you become a starter, wherever you are.
Catch you next episode.
You have been listening to Hustle and Heart. Remember, champions aren't born, they're built on small daily choices.